I got a little surprise at my door today, a little pre-screen action here. Wasn't expecting this, I forgot it was even coming. And actually I have so many books at CGC right now, I think 90, something like that, that I'm not even sure which one this is. I don't really track the shipments much anymore. I should. But I definitely don't look at the grades ahead of time. Now this is a pre-screen, but there's quite a bit of weight to this box. So this was probably a 10 book. That's usually what I do lately. So, I mean, I've got some big books at CGC right now. So let's crack into this and find out what we got. Listen to this. It does not sound very secure in there. So let's just hope these books are not damaged. Let's get this thing open here. That's pretty crazy that there would be that much room to move for these books in there. Oh man. I don't like the looks of that. Really worried about this one. Oh, I didn't look at the books. I did pretty good at averting my eyes, but I'm kind of afraid on this one. Please don't let these slabs be damaged. Please. Please. Okay. So we got a 10 book pre-screen. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books, I believe. Not bad. 7 out of 10. I will actually take 60% on every single pre-screen I do, because what I usually do is I'll have 4 or 5 sure bets, like obvious 9.8s, but then I'll have like a couple 50-50, 9.6, 9.8s, and then I'll have a couple stretch books normally. Like, they look like 9.6s, but, you know, I don't know what the common defects are on a lot of these books. So it's worth, you know, giving it a shot sometimes to go for that 9.8. Pre-screen. So let me go ahead and just see what we got here. I'm just going to pull randomly out of here, and once I pull out of here I'll know what submission it is, because I think I've narrowed it down to 2 different submissions that I printed out here. So let's just take a look. Alright, first book. Alright, the Nam. Number 1, but it is a newsstand edition. Now that would make it this one right here. Okay, that's what I thought. This one's got a little bit of value in a 9.8 newsstand. Not a ton. I got this in as I thought was a 9.6 when I got it. And when I was done with it, I thought it was a strong 9.6, but probably a 9.8. And yeah, we got the 9.8, so that's good. I bought a copy of this off the stands when I was a kid. So the first 10 or so books I bought as a kid, yeah, I like war stories. I always have. And yeah, pretty cool. Glad to have that in 9.8. So let's see what else we got in here. Okay, Transformers number 1. Yeah, we got the 9.8. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how many of these I've got now. So I don't need any more Transformers 1s, so I probably will be selling this one. But yeah, man, very cool. I mean, I don't know if I have any of these left in the queue now. I think I've submitted all 12 or 13 of them. I got a lot of 9.8s, so very happy about that. So I paid, on average, it was about 60 something bucks. I got the 3-pack of 1, 2, and 3. Issues 1, 2, and 3 for 180-ish bucks. So I did very well on these books. All right, off to a great start here. There we go. Okay, wow, Transformers number 12, newsstand. But yeah, newsstand 9.8, it's going to have some value to it just for that fact. This one I believe is worth something like in the $200 range. I paid $7 for this book. And yeah, I paid $20 for the Nam. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, probably going to sell it. Just get the money and buy some more books, right? Let's see what else we got in here. I think I got 4 more. Okay. All right, another Daredevil number 181, newsstand. This one has significant bend on the bottom down here. Really significant. I was not able to get 100% of it out. But I guess I was able to get most of it out because I got the 9.8. And I think that was the only defect on the book. And I can't see it now. Yeah, it's not visible now. So I apparently did a good enough job to get the 9.8. These, I think the values dropped a little bit on these. I have it listed as somewhere around $400. I'm not sure if that's still valid. When I entered this in a couple months ago, it probably was higher than it is now. But yeah, still a significant amount of value for this. I paid $39. for this book. It looked like it was going to be a 9.8, and we got the 9.8. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. All right, next one. All right, this is the one I was talking about. Very, very, very hard to find these in ultra high grade, like 9.6, 9.8. There is almost no 70s issues of these out there to find, especially with that on there, the newsstand. So this is an extremely rare book. This is, I think the last sale was somewhere around 500. I mean, I'm using dated information here probably. I'm not sure if there's been a sale since. But this will sell instantly. I don't think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to sell it. I would rather buy issues that I actually bought as a kid. I was not collecting anymore when this one came out. So I try to stick to the books that I collected as a kid, for the most part, for books that I keep in the PC. Not always, but for the most part. I would much rather have the money and buy another number 10 or something like that, right? All right, we got 2 more. Let's make them big ones. All right. Okay. This makes my year so far. Holy cow. You're not going to believe this. Yeah. Star Wars number 68. That is just crazy. Look up the value on this book. I'm not selling it. It's going right up there on the wall. Okay, so the story on this one. I bought it as a 9.6. And I got it for $200. Very happy to have it as a 9.6. It stayed on my wall for over a year as a 9.6. I kept looking and I was like, I started to resubmit it a couple times and I was like, well, I'm not going to, because there is a tiny little staple split right here on the bottom staple, I believe. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a tiny staple split. So I wasn't going to submit it because I thought it was capped at 9.6. But then I started finding copies online that had the same thing. And I saw several 9.8s that had that staple split. So I'm like, okay, common defect. CGC is not going to count against it. There's bends, there's soiling, there's other things I can fix in this book. So I said, what the heck? Worst case scenario, I probably get the 9.6 again. So I went ahead and submitted it. And we were rewarded. So that is awesome. I just can't even describe. You guys know how awesome it is to have this book in a 9.8 white pages. Holy cow. And I paid only that $200 for it. Last one. Let's see what we got left on our list here. Which one do we want this one to be? Probably the Avengers 196, but I'm not holding out hope on that one. It would be nice, but I don't think it's going to happen. We got an Amazing Spider-Man 304, which I would like. I don't know if I have that one in the PC. Yeah, let's just look. Okay, it is the 304. I don't think I have this one in the PC yet. I'm going to check. If I do have it, I'll replace the newsstand with the direct, and I probably won't even sell it. I'm probably going to try and get multiple copies of this. The McFarlanes are always a good investment. So I think that is it. All right, so very, very happy with this submission. Got my 7 out of 10. And that is nothing to shake a stick at. I've got another one. Actually, I think the other submission that I've got written down here. I got a G.I. Joe number 1, X-Men 266, another high Transformers 79. And that'll be here in a few days, and we'll be doing a video on that as well. But yeah, not going to be upset with the books that I got. There's a couple I wish I got the 9.8, but yeah, I did very well in this submission. Yeah, so I looked the books over just now, and I just noticed I don't see any damage. So that's good. I'm going to inspect them a little bit more closely under the light in a minute, though. But yeah, as of now, I'm not very happy about the way they package these books with them, moving around in there. So stay nerdy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.